Hello, good day to you, me Andy here and talking really. Now, sometimes when I'm doing videos, I record a video for whatever reason and I don't actually put it up. I don't even edit it. Classic case, yesterday, if you've been on my TikTok page, then you've probably seen this video. Morning to you, welcome, it's TikTokers, and it's Monday today. Another quick video because I've just been incensed and infuriated by Wheelie Chronic. Now, I wouldn't normally talk about other creators, but in this case I'm going to make an exemption, and it's not about bad mouthing anybody. I'm more interested in the fact that she has vast amounts of influence over disabled and chronically ill people by her videos, and everybody's listening to her, what she says, and believing what she says. And I've just seen a video this morning where she's talking about the COVID vaccines that people have taken, and she's talking absolute bullshit. I'm sorry to say, I can't put it any politer than that. If it loses me people, that's fine. It just shows the short-sightedness of some people. They don't want to hear the truth. It's not just me saying it's bullshit. It's actually evidence out there. And I can't put the whole thing up because it does talk about stuff that YouTube does not like. So I'll just show you a clip there. But it is on my TikTok page. And I made it yesterday because I was absolutely effing annoyed. Now, and the reason why I haven't put it up on YouTube is because when I finished it, I think, do I want to put this up? Do I want to make trouble? Do I want to call somebody out just for the sake of it? And then I realised it's not worth the hassle, and I just decided to keep it to myself and keep my own thoughts to myself. And because it can be seen as inflammatory, and as I said in my video, there's not much point in calling people out just for the sake of it. It's not personal. But I think that the problem is now, today, because I left a comment.
I'm going to respond to this because, quite frankly, I'm really annoyed by it. Okay, terrain theory and OS data, I think you mean INS data, but anyway, we'll go with it, shows they are not safe. You should not be pushing your opinion on people. Most of what you spouted is well-known bullshit.
It wasn't an opinion, it was a comment on the video, calling out the BS. And I said in there, well, you'll see it on her video. Basically, she's put a video up rebutting my comment. Even that she's got wrong. So, I mean, I'm making this one now just to rebut that, because I need to clarify my point. And I'm going to cover over what I did yesterday as well in the other video, which I didn't put up. Now, let's go back to the beginning. The whole point about this the TikTok video plus this one. People like me and her, especially her, she's got this number of people, 24,000 plus followers on TikTok. She makes videos. I presume she makes videos every day. I'm not sure. I've actually stopped watching her because she just incensed me, and I used to follow her in the beginning when I first discovered her. I thought she did some really good videos, and I thought, yeah, this is really interesting. I contacted her and I said, would you like to do an interview? And she said to me, oh, I'm not well at the moment. I said, well, don't worry about that. Let me know when you are okay to do an interview. She never got back to me. That was months and months ago, and I haven't bothered with contacting her again. Subsequently, she started making videos like this one, plus she made another video. I can't remember what it was about now, but I commented on that, and I know what it was. It was testing. It was COVID testing, and telling her about the Kerry Mullis and the fact that the LFT and the what's it called, the PCR, are not accurate, and that because basically she said that she's testing blah 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 to find out if she's got something that she probably doesn't know she has got, and she's really worried about testing because they're not free anymore. Yeah, Well, that's okay, providing, of course, that you go back to that subject matter, which, in the long term, I chose not to make the video. I actually recorded it, and I've still got it, but I didn't put it up, because I thought, no, whatever, you can do whatever you like, and you can think whatever you like. You're talking absolute rubbish, but now I've got to the point where she's talking to 24,000 plus people who are believing every word that she says, and her claim is that allegedly she's an ex-nurse and has a medical degree. All right. And the first thing that she said about me was,
if you have a degree in medicine and you would like to go head to head on it, that's absolutely fine. But judging by this comment, you definitely do not have that. Therefore, you probably cannot read the extensive medical research and other papers that I have read.
You've got no qualifications. I'm sorry, but then in the other breath, she says, oh, people should do their own research.
To make sure that the information they are handing out is factual, you have to do your own research.
Right, okay, well, I've done my own research and I found out that you're talking bullshit. So, you can't have it both ways. You can't be medically qualified and also do your own research and then also believe that the bullshit that comes out from the medical fraternity and the narrative. Remember, it's the narrative. It's what the government wants you to believe. It's the medical, NHS, blah, blah, blah. It's all of those. They're all pushing this same narrative. The MSM are all pushing it. She mentions the MSM in the video. I can only play a clip of it, and I will play a clip of that one. But this is a question that she had from a supporter, a viewer, about excess deaths. And this is typically why I made my video and also this video. So have a look, and this is just a clip, but the full video you can obviously see the whole thing, and the rest of it is bullshit too. But anyway, just a little bit.
I'm going to reply to this. It says, what's your opinion on the new evidence of excess deaths which seem to show a link to the vaccine? I have looked for this evidence that seems to show links to the vaccine, as in scientific, researched, peer-reviewed evidence, and I haven't found any. What I have found, however, is statistically speaking, there isn't new evidence of excess deaths. If you take a chunk, a mean or median or whatever average of the sudden deaths of young people or unexpected deaths for each year for the past decade, there isn't a lot of difference.
Right, so that's a clip, and obviously she claims that she's done research and found out that there's no evidence.
Excess deaths, we wrote methodology papers on how we calculate them. We three different methods. We prefer the second method. These can be compared to the actuarial tables from the insurance industry, which saw similar excess death in their group life policy. So these excess deaths are undeniable. What is going on currently is certain governments are now changing how they calculate these numbers. The ONS just announced a change to the calculation methodology for their excess death number, which reduces, obviously, the excess deaths because they like that result better.
Interesting, because the ONS, and she obviously in the quote on the other video, which I'll just play you that clip because it's relevant and it will explain. So she's calling me out on my comment. This is what she said.
And the ONS, I think you mean INS, that's the sort of natural side of things treatment. Now, and while I don't disagree with trying everything, and I don't disagree that some natural therapies can be very beneficial, they are not going to fight off COVID.
ONS, not INS, ONS, Office for National Statistics. It's a government organisation. Office for National Statistics, ONS. They record everything. Well, they don't record everything because they're liars. And just lately, they have been changing the data. So you see, exactly my point is that she's calling me out on something that she's allegedly done research on, when quite clearly she's done no research whatsoever, because she cannot find any evidence of excess deaths. But the ONS are changing their way that they record it so that they're lowering the excess deaths. How am I incorrect in calling out BS. I don't understand. I don't get your following there. ONS, not INS. I have no idea what INS is. Oh my God, it's just infuriating. And I don't know why I'm continuing with this video, because it's just going to infuriate me even more. Because the whole of your video, the whole of your TikTok video is just propaganda. You're spouting the government narrative. And to say there's no evidence is ridiculous. There are many recognised, qualified, certified people who say the different. You might not hear it from the government because they're liars, but you will hear it from proper doctors. It's just ridiculous. And even on TikTok there are doctors. Asim Malhotra, for one of them. David Cartland, Dr. David Cartland. People I know personally, at least 25, 30 people who've had the experimental medical treatment and died. They might not have died quickly, but they have died. Nothing about in your video where you're saying it's normal, people on football fields, etc., blah blah blah, all these fit, young, healthy people dying, and it's natural, and they're having heart attacks, blah blah blah. It's not natural. It's BS. You're talking BS. Stop promoting your own opinions. And when you say, oh, it's not your own opinion, hang on, the thumbnail, your thumbnail says, this is my opinion. I'm just winding myself up now. I just got to calm down because it's doing me head in. Basically, it's a good job you didn't see my TikTok video, because you'd be even more incensed. Good God. Anyway, I'm trying to find a way to block your videos from appearing in my feed, because I just cannot watch them anymore. And I commented because you annoyed me so much with the inconsistent, false information. Misinformation! This is exactly what YouTube and everybody else and all the WHO and everybody and the government, they all want to stop. But you're spreading it. Oh, by the way, it's nothing personal, so don't get on your high horse and think that I'm attacking you, because I'm not. I am attacking your false information and the fact that you are spreading it to people that don't know any different. 24,000 people don't know any different. And they're probably not going to do their own research, because you're going to turn around to them and say, yeah, I've got a medical degree. You don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there because I'm getting very annoyed. Come on to my show. Have a chat. The offer was there. Bye for now.